Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Okay, J Fallon, and this is the slippery slope. So we are on, in my opinion, we are on a speedy course for what I would call the beast system. That's what I say. So you've probably seen this story came across the newsfeed this morning, and I saw it. There's a report about the Commonwealth Bank refusing to give a lady access to her own money. She's attended the bank branch, Commonwealth Bank, attempted to withdraw 20 grand. 20 grand, okay, whatever. If you've got that kind of money sitting in your bank, you should be allowed to. And it shouldn't matter what you want to use it for. Just if you've got 20 grand sitting in your bank, you want to withdraw 20 grand, go and get it out. Nah. So she wants the money to pay tradesmen for services. So she wasn't allowed to get it. Let's watch the video together. We'll just watch it. Mate, strange times.
She basically said, you have to give us proof or a reason. I go, I've given you a reason. I'm building and I like to pay my tradies in cash. And she goes, yeah, that's not good enough. We need proof. What if I just want to withdraw $10,000 to go to the casino tomorrow night and just have a great night, go to a fine dining restaurant, buy myself Louboutins and a Chanel bag, and, spend all my money, gamble it away. Okay, it's my money. I can do whatever I want. And then she looks at the lady next to her at the teller, and then that lady, she steps in and she goes, we wouldn't be able to give you $10,000 if you were going to the casino.
Okay, so that happens. She erupts. The headline comes up on the newsfeed. Commonwealth Bank customer erupts after she's stopped from withdrawing $20,000 without proof on how she intended to spend the money. Because for some reason, it's up to the bank. They need to know how you're going to spend your own money. You work for it. You work hard for it, supposedly. But we need to know how you're going to spend it. Tut. It's her money, supposedly. But this is the problem that we've consistently heard from the government, this rhetoric from the government saying it's for our safety. We're hearing it a lot more. They're concerned about the black market. They're concerned about people not paying their taxes, tax avoidance, the drug industry, what were they call tradesmen doing services for cash, heaven forbid, because they're not paying their fair share, which makes it more expensive for everyone else, for the rest of us. Thus, it's for your benefit, it's for your health, for your safety. Another concern for your safety excuse is we want to make sure elderly people, they're not being coerced into handing over their money to someone else, a family, or whatever the reason. We've got to make sure that they're not being coerced. You saw by the video, this woman, she's not an elderly woman. We've got to make sure that you're not being scammed in any way, because government is big brother. They have replaced, they are the ones that watch over everyone. It's their concern. So they're just concerned about you. Don't be cynical. Don't question it. That's all it is. It's for your welfare, for your peace and your safety. This is why we need to restrict how you use your money, how she used her money. This is what we need to do. Now, you say, I think there's a bigger picture coming. So let's check out this other video. So this is what's coming in at the end of the year. Check it out. The new ID rules obviously coming in. Thanks largely to the old e-safety commissioner. God bless her cotton socks. Check this video out.
Big changes are coming to how Australians use Google search. By the end of 2025, everyone will need to verify their age before searching online. This new law is aimed at keeping sensitive content away from minors. So how does it work? Search engines like Google will ask for ID, like a driver's license, passport, or even a selfie. You can also use official digital ID apps like MyID for quick verification. Once you're verified, you'll be able to access all the search results. But if you're under 18 and trying to look up something you shouldn't, you'll be met with a warning page. And if you can't verify your age, you won't see any of the restricted content. This means minors will get safer search results by default, and no one under 18 will be able to access explicit content. Australia's new ID rules mean safer searches for all, so get your digital ID ready.
Okay. So that's what's going on. Just like the climate emissions goal, which is going to bring about the closure of mines, power plants, add extra pressure to already struggling households. the government cause a problem. I've said this before. I said this is what happened with the police in Queensland years ago. They caused the problem and then they offer up a solution. The solution was bad, but hey, they got the solution. They patted themselves on the back. They said, "You've got to agree with this. This is the great solution." Just forget the fact that we caused the problem in the first place. We obviously need the solution that they are providing because they told us this is what we needed. It's all centered around stirring up fear, sensationalism. This is what the government is placing. This is because the government is placing itself as God. And the thing is, I can come on here and make a video, and the government say, "Well, don't believe him, conspiracy theorist." He is just riling up sensationalism, causing fear. He's the bad one. And he's not telling the truth. We're telling the truth. We're the ones that are telling the truth. We're doing this for your safety, uh, for your health, for your safety, for your peace. So whether it's having access to your own money from the bank, or having access to anything online, or having access to cheap and reliable energy, the government is there to manipulate, coerce, divide, and control, ultimately placing itself as the new god of the nation, the one that everyone needs to look up to and rely upon. Bringing in the beast system so that ultimately we are just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the beast system, so that we will no longer, or whoever is here will no longer be able to buy or sell unless the government allows you to. Unless the government, whatever form that is, gives you permission. It says, "Do you meet the standards? Have you got everything? Have you got everything that we said you're allowed to have, that we said to be able to buy things?" That's what's going along. That's what's going on. It's all about manipulation and control. And Australians are just sleepwalking into it. And it's coming very fast, like a freight train. That's my opinion. I've got more to say about this. I'm going to do a bit of a series just about manipulation and control coming in from the government nearest you. I'm J Fallon. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope.
They just fuel a desire that will take me higher.